Hello, everyone. I am very excited to bring this new fan fiction to your loving ears and eyes. I am joined by some fucking weirdo. Oh no, he wanted to do this with me. But what we are doing is the
Yeah.
epic bagel robbery by Yay for
Luigi's in
Pie.
this.
It's by Yay for Pie.
Oh,
Its
lol,
description.
so many memes.
Lol, so many memes. So this is about some guy called Football who goes on an adventure to get the perfect bagel. My first story. Updates may come at random. It starts off with, "Don't flame." Hey there, everybody. I'm kind of new here and I signed up because I love to write, especially about internet memes. So this story here is called the Great Bagel Robbery. I'm going to tell you right now, if you hate randomness or internet memes, don't read this fanfic. Don't flame, but review. And obviously, I'm pretty sure everyone here loves internet memes, right? Right. Let's go on to
This is
chapter.
gonna hurt, isn't
It's
it?
not going to hurt. Because I love internet memes. I don't know about you guys, but I love them.
Go. Get this over with.
So, there was once a guy named Football who ate lots of pie. One day he was just walking down the street when he saw a bagel in a display case for his store. This was the most epic bagel in the history of the world. Mama Luigi had gotten it for being an early bird. So Football decided that he wanted to buy this bagel, but it cost over $9,000. What the potato?
Oh my.
Football decided to go home and check out how much money he had. He had exactly $8,999. At that point, Football decided that he would have to steal it. At late night, he stuck up to the store. He shouted, "Falcon! Punch!" The window shattered into a billion pieces. Football launched himself in Chuck Norris style. There was the bagel, almost glowing golden. He was about to break the display case and get out of there when some wild Ouija guards appeared. The Pokemon battle began. The wild Ouijas all used Ouija stare, but it missed. Football used stone and doubled the attack power by shouting, "It's a football!" All the Ouijas fainted. Before Football could make a move towards the bagel, Mama Luigi came out.
Is that a freaking Left for Speed reference?
I
I
don't
hope
know.
not. I think that might be though. But can we just point out that they missed a stare? He stared at him, but he missed.
Hey man, internet memes have no boundaries, alright?
Yeah, you're right.
Can I read now?
Go for it, bruh.
Mama Luigi didn't look pleased. He summoned the 7
Oh
Chaos
no.
Emeralds and his Yoshi. Mama Luigi transformed into Mr. Super Duper Mama Luigi. Yoshi transformed into Battleship Yoshi. MSDLM, ML, and BY did a barrel roll and Football took 10 damage. BY shot 10 exploding missiles at Football. Football took 50 damage. Football was weakening. He found a life/save point and refilled his life. Football used LOL Sword. MS and MSD, ML, and BY fainted. They made huge explosions that blasted Football out the ceiling. That was the last thing he saw. The last thing he saw was Mama Luigi and Yoshi getting out of the wreckage, unaffected, and a mysterious cave with a strange orange glow coming from it, and he was flying straight at it. End of chapter 1. Please review. What do you think of chapter 1 so far?
Just go on to chapter 2.
Okay. To clear it up, Football is a person, not a football. Chapter 2. When Football awoke, he had no idea where he was. It was very dark. His first thought was it the final cave story, but that was impossible and would probably break the laws of physics. Then he remembered the orange glow. Right now, he could see it, and it was super bright. He followed it until he found a creepy-looking doll that strangely resembled Miles' Tails' Prower. Then he saw the red gem. Football is very greedy. After all, he is after a perfect bagel that is worth over $9,000. Football grabbed for the red gems. When his index finger hit the gem, it started to glow and glow. It started to burn red hot, and Football withdrew his hand immediately. The Tails doll started to rise into the air, and his eyes opened. They were as red as his gem. Football started to back away slowly, but Tails doll let out a shriek and charged at him. Tails doll hit Football, and Football was blasted out of the cave through the ceiling. Some rubble started to fall. Then the whole cave fell. Football landed. He hoped that the rubble had destroyed the Tails doll, but at that very moment, there was a huge explosion from where the mouth of the cave used to be. Tails doll emerged and shrieked, "Silly mortal! You should have never woken me. Now you die!" Tails doll did a super Tails whip, which, in the process, broke a copyright law by Sega 1999. You see, this is because Tails first performed this move in Sonic Adventure from 1999. Anyway, Football took 12 damage from this. Football tried to use Hypnotizing Pie, but Tails doll was unaffected. Tails doll was amazed that Football had survived both of his attacks. Usually just looking at the Tails doll would kill someone of fright. He raised his hands, and several black emeralds started to surround him. Tails doll started to grow and grow until he was about 10 times his normal size. Tails doll let out a scream that clearly meant death. Intermission! And now for a brief story about two guys and a Wii U. Hey guy. What? Why you no get Wii U? Why you no get Wii? Wii sucky. You sucky. I'm a firing my laser. Blah! And that's why you should always respect the Wii. And now back to our story. Oh wait, this is the end of chapter 2. Bye-bye. That was delicious. How many more chapters? Oh, there's 2 more chapters. Yes. I'm having fun, are you?
I can't feel my intestines. I'm pretty sure they evacuated my body.
Oh well. You're gonna have to suck it up until I'm done with this. Moving on to chapter 3. I don't care. Tails doll was now enormous and invincible. Football had no chance against him unless all of a sudden 7 small blurs started to surround Football. They were the Soul Emeralds, and they were about to save him. There was a flash of light, and Football started to rise. He was now invincible as well. He was Hyper Football. He used Ember Blast and hit Tails doll with a force that would defeat even Mewtwo. Tails doll, however, was unaffected. Football used Super Falcon Punch, but Tails doll was unaffected by it too. Hyper Football then knew what to do. He used Ember Control and landed on top of Tails doll's gem. Football didn't want to see such a precious gem go, but it had to be done. He used Ember Blast on the gem. Tails doll let out a shriek and started to disappear. He then reappeared inside the cave, looking unaffected, normal again, and sleeping. A Nyan Cat appeared out of nowhere. Football jumped on him, and Nyan Cat started to rise. Boy, is this short. Alright, so at least he defeated Tails doll. That was good. That was good, right? Now we get to see the spectacular ending. Whew! Alright, let's do this.
Oh my god.
Are you ready for this?
No!
Chapter 4, Author's Note. Really long wait because I became addicted to Minecraft, of course. I had it for a while since Alpha, and I remember the days when I thought it was boring. Well, look at it now. Please review. And if you have an idea for this story,
Minecraft?
please tell me about this.
Good game.
I may even use it. I really hope they update it. When was this posted? Oh, this was posted in 2003. 2013. Updated March. Damn.
I gotta say, if you freaking 2003, that's like this kid is
That would be
old now.
OGS. He's fucking 25-year-old writing football Mama Luigi fan fiction.
Well, I don't even think Minecraft was out in 2003.
Shut up.
Wasn't.
The Nyan Cat rose
Okay.
and rose, and soon he was in space, with football riding him. It's not really understandable how football was breathing, but scientists agree that football did not drop dead when they were in space. So the world, and planet Minecraft, agrees that football was breathing. Football enjoyment of the beauties of space was interrupted by an explosion. Then he realized the Nyan Cat had blown up, and now he was floating in space. And miraculously, he landed on a very cube-like planet. Then he met a green moving object with 4 feet. It started to hiss. Football had a very bad feeling that this wouldn't turn out well. Then, boom! He was in the air, barely alive and hurtling towards Earth. He was falling, and the ground was coming up very quickly. He landed and nearly died. Now, if someone were to even touch him, he would be dead. He summoned up his gem control powers and somehow teleported to the nearest safe/life point. He refilled his health and teleported back. In hydroelectric-go-to-pada space, which he traveled through when teleporting, he a flaming sheep, a bag of dynamite, a purple mustache, an over-large pencil, a bagel. He tried to grab it because he needed some kind of bagel, but he missed. A bucket of water, and a super awesome green flying fast shining buttery hungry fire breathing angry elephant. Lol. And then he landed.
Oh my god. Oh, that dishing of him saying lol, but it's in all caps, and it's like, what the fuck?
In the
am
sky,
I
a
reading?
huge flying battleship was flying. A huge flying battleship was flying, shooting purple, exploding potatoes at villages.
Oh.
Football knew this wasn't good, so he summoned his flying car and flew to the ship. When he landed, he noticed it was huge. Cannons were shooting potatoes everywhere. He noticed the whole ship was made out of metal. Then he saw metal Koopas with bazookas running out to try and stop him. So Football pulled out his diamond sword. Wait, that's enough Minecraft references for now, so we'll say it's a normal sword. Football pulled out his normal sword, and when a Koopa fired, he tried to hit the explosive bullet. Of course, the sword was pulled away from his grasp, and went flying with the bullet until it blew up, destroying the sword. Football fail. Then Chuck Norris appeared. Chuck Norris kicked all the bullets away with his famous roundhouse kick, and they hit the Koopas instead. They all blew up, leaving the ship with major damage. Then out came Mama Luigi and Metal Bowser, carrying a cage. In the cage was Mario, trapped by his evil brother and most hated enemy made metal. Mama Luigi pulled out multiple shurikens and somehow threw them all at once at Football. Football jumped over them and planted a kick on Mama Luigi. Mama Luigi yelled. Then he ordered Metal Bowser to finish Football off. Mama Luigi pulled out the very magical bagel that Football tried to steal and used it to teleport. That left Football and Metal Bowser to battle with a ship that was sinking slowly, but would eventually hit the ground and explode. Metal Bowser immediately charged and punched Football so hard that he could die if that happened again. What? He punched him so hard he could die if that happened again.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, this is a serious story. He got up slowly. He got up slowly and saw that Metal Bowser was sizzling with electricity. This would make his attacks twice as powerful. Then Football remembered an object from the hydroelectric Ringotopa space that could help him. He knew that if he tried to teleport away, Metal Bowser would stop him. But if he stayed in the same area while in space, Metal Bowser wouldn't be able to hurt him. So he focused his power, and he was in space. Okay. He grabbed... Did I read that right? He knew that if he tried to teleport away, Metal Bowser would stop him, but if he stayed in the area while in H space, Metal Bowser wouldn't be able to hurt him. So he focused his power, and he was in space. He grabbed the bucket of water he had seen earlier, and came back. In a flash, he threw the water at Metal Bowser. At first, nothing happened. Then, boom! The ship blew up. Then Football is falling. Metal Bowser was obviously gone, Football thought. But what about Mario? He saw Metal Koopas crunching at the fast approaching ground. Then he saw Mario. It seems like the Tanuki suit was helping him approach the ground slower. Of course, Football couldn't do this. In a split second, he used gem control to teleport himself safely on the ground. Mario was waiting for him. Mario thanked Football for saving him, and Football thanked him for not being another castle lols. Mario gave Football a backpack with 2 invincibility stars and ran off to save the princess from a castle, which would probably be another castle after that. Mario would travel to her to find her, oh joy. Excuse me? Which would probably be another castle after that. Mario would travel to her to find her, oh joy. Okay. Football then saw a figure float down from the sky. He looked sort of like Luigi, but creepier, taller, and had a stare that could clearly cause death. It was Ouija, the evil being that caused death and destruction. To be continued in Chapter 5. Still here? Here's a little short story.
No, hold on. How are you gonna have a bunch of little Ouijis traveling in a pack? Wild Luigi's, mind you.
Yeah, wild Luigi.
And now there's the one Ouija, and is he a tame Ouija?
Yeah. No, this is
what's going on?
This is Vishnu Ouija. This is
Ouija Prime?
Yeah, this is Ouija Prime, the evil being that causes death and destruction. So
let's read about Steve.
Here's a little anecdote from the author. No, this is okay. My name is Steve. I live in a world called Minecraftia. I and the other users are under a constant threat known as Herobrine. He looks very much like all of us, but you can see the evilness in his white, blank eyes. So here's one of my encounters with him. I was traveling through a desert, hoping for a lot of wood supplies to extend my huge wooden mansion. I was busy punching trees when I noticed a large jungle temple. Now I have spotted about 2 jungle temples in my life, but this one was 50 times larger. I decided to go in, and I saw this was the ultimate trap. The minute I stepped in, I realized there was only one space to step in, and it had a pressure plate on it. The rest of it was a bedrock wall. Immediately the floor opened up, and I fell into a room with dispensers. Then a strange voice came through, and it was very creepy. Meddling players will not interrupt my plan to destroy the world. You will be the first to die by the hands of Lord Herobrine. I knew I was a goner. Sure enough, the dispensers started shooting fire charge. Unluckily, the whole room was made of unbreakable wool. Pretty soon, the flames engulfed me, and I died. I write this story from the Sky Dimension, sending a warning that Herobrine will find you. Author's note: longtime Minecraft fans may remember the Sky Dimension, a planned but scrapped dimension in Minecraft. And they want you to go to the wiki and find the Sky Dimension. Read and review, guys. Woo!
How old is the person?
At least 60.
Okay.
So what is your
I went
honest,
to his
unbiased? I know you like Minecraft, and I know you like, Mario, and I don't know. Just give me your unbiased review of this.
You know? You know?
What do I know?
I don't know what you know. I don't know what I know anymore. Everything's a lie.
Okay, out of the numbers out of 10, what would you give this?
The numbers I know?
Yeah.
I'd give that shit a waffle out of XD.
Oh my god! I was thinking the same thing, but then I gotta change my score. Okay, I'll give over 9,000 out of 10. Remember the Dragon Ball Z scene with that?
I am so glad I was never like this.
Let's okay.
My
So there-
XD phase faded away in a
Yeah.
beautiful sparkle of not writing fan fiction about purple exploding potatoes
Hey man.
and Ouija.
All right. So let's read the 4 reviews. Poetic Gamer on September 16, 2012. This made me so happy for some reason. Continue. Hassan Khan on September 21st says, Iman, I just look at your story. It is great. Don't forget to add more to it. Hassan Khan again. 6 days later. Iman, I thought you wouldn't act crazy on the internet. I'm ashamed of you. You are such a bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Shredder 567 on November 30th, 2012 says, I hope you continue the story soon. Yay for pie.
So I went to what I think is a profile. I don't know how this freaking website works.
Yes.
I'm gonna read
this. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
read
read
this.
it?
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
read this.
read it. Read it.
First off, yay for pie. Author has written 5 stories for Sonic the Hedgehog, Vocaloid, Greek mythology, and Mario. So, here is my profile. Warning, if you hate internet memes, randomness, adventures, or laughing, lol, get out of my profile now. Oh yeah, expect a ton of random purple Nyan cats in space explode when they come in contact with Sonic 2006 OETO. First story is going to be called The Great Bagel Robbery. I'm also hoping to create a sequel to Harry Potter, so yeah.
I hope to God that never happens.
Oh, his fan fiction about Greek mythology is Zeus's plight. The description is, it's Zeus and Hera's 2 billionth anniversary, and Zeus has, yet again, forgotten to buy a gift for his dear Hera. Zeus must rush to find a gift for the impatient Hera, or gods help him. Hera will be angry as a minotaur without a horn.
Okay, after taking Greek mythology
Mythology, yeah.
I'm having a stroke, I think. I'm pretty sure Hera would have killed Zeus by the 2 billionth anniversary.
Nah, obviously they had a nice, faithful marriage. And Zeus just forgot to get a gift.
Zeus raped a woman as a
I don't think
swan.
that's accurate.
A bull.
I don't think
Gold,
that's accurate.
golden dust, actually. He gave a woman a golden shower and got her pregnant with his dust.
I don't hear you.
And countless
Purple
others.
Nyan cats
as
explode in
just Zeus.
space when they come
I
in
wouldn't be
contact with
surprised if he raped
Sonic
someone as, like,
2006.
a rock or something.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Or like a duck.